Okay, great. I got 4 minutes. Great. So good morning. It is Monday, April the 8th, 2020, 2024. Sorry, I didn't do it. I'm on vacation. I'm still in bed this morning, so forgive me for that. I'll do the date, 2024. And so I'm gonna read my Bible this morning. So the Lord led me this morning to I'm reading because I'm planning praying about the school situation. I'm just gonna tell you what he led me to this morning. So he led me to Luke chapter 18 verses it starts off at verse 15 and goes all the way down to verse 30. And in my Bible, if you look here, it shows the rich young ruler. It talks Jesus blesses the little children, and then it talks about the rich young ruler, and then I'm going to talk about this one, which is Luke 19. Zacharias meets Jesus. How like Jesus, first of all, Jesus blesses the children. Bring the little children unto me, do not forbid them, for such is the kingdom of heaven. If we don't enter the kingdom of heaven like little children, then we won't be able to enter it in as easily, because we have to accept it by faith, just like kids. You know, when you have children, they just like Pastor Joe's message, which I love, the biggest one, like the favorite one, I like him as big. It's like a birthday. Like come to God like a little child. You know how little children come to you, they just expect you to just bless them, and they have so much hope and so much belief in you, and they just know that you're gonna do right by them because they're still innocent, because they haven't, life hasn't taught them how some of us can be. You know, so they're so just so excited about, well, they're just innocent because they haven't experienced life, and you know the way some of us have received it. So he said, "Come to the enter the kingdom of heaven like a little child." You know, expecting, you know, you have faith like a child would. And Pastor Joe's message talks about that. You know how a little boy came to him asking over and over and over again, "It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Like, what are you gonna give me for my birthday?" Like kids expect you to bless them and give them things and stuff like that. You know, accurately on that. So then it goes down a little bit further, just to sum it up. The rich young ruler, and the rich young ruler said, he came to Jesus. He was kind of like, "I've done everything. I've given to the tithe, I've given all this stuff." And Jesus said, "You haven't done everything. Give everything you have to the poor and come follow me." And he was like, "Wait, what? I gotta do that?" And then Jesus went on to say, "Well, what can we do?" Is that Jesus said, "It's hard for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven." And the disciples was like, "What? How is that?" And Jesus said, "With men, this is impossible. Calm down. But with God, all things are impossible. Because when you seek the first kingdom of heaven, God will give you what you need. So you gotta worry about that." But he was just trying to make a point. You know, some of us that have this riches and this wealth in this life, you should be willing to give some of it to the poor and to, you know, I mean, that's just smart. You know, if you have all this money and it's fun in this situation that God has allowed you to be blessed with, then why wouldn't you do it anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like, use some of it to be a blessing to people in society that need it. That's what I would do if I won lottery or something. I would give some of it, not all of it. Some of it I will enjoy. I ain't gonna lie, because God wants us to just let me have life and have it more abundantly. So I would spend some of it on myself and ones I want to, but also I will use the opportunity to be able to bless someone and be a blessing to someone. And I was reading a couple of weeks ago about some of these philanthropists. I can remember this one woman, she gave to like an African American university or something. So you know, just giving to, you know, charities and things like that that are going to make the world a better place. That's like a really smart thing to do, because it will, you know, not give you accolades, so to speak, in heaven, but God will bless you for that. And that's what you should do. You know, even if you're like a person that's not necessarily a Christian, I mean, that's just nice to do that, you know, because why would you just hoard it up for yourself? The Bible talks about that too in another spot. But anyway, so, and then the other one I was looking at, which is, and it said, I think it was, Zacharias said, quickly, "I've given everything I've stolen from anyone, I've given back fourfold more. Anything I've stolen, I've given my money to the poor." And then Jesus Christ said, um, Jesus said unto him, "This day salvation comes to this house, for so much as he's also a son of Abraham. For the Son of Man has come to seek that and save which was lost." So you see what I'm saying? Like, when you do those types of things, God will honor you and bless you for that. And he will give back to you, you know, what you've lost. And also it says a little bit further down in Luke, anything we've given up for Jesus Christ, we give back much more in this life to come. In this life and in life to come. I was just reading it right here. And anything we've given up for Jesus Christ in this life, we get back much more in this life and life to come. So you don't have to worry. If you give away, God will give it back to you. His word promises that, and he will do it. So, you know, it's like, don't be afraid to be able to give to God, to keep people in order to charity that you decide to do so, because God will give it back to you. So that just sums that up. So anyway, I'm probably gonna be heading up out of here tomorrow, and I believe I'll be praying about what I'm gonna be doing next. So I'll just leave it at that. Because I don't, you know, I still don't know yet what God's going to do until I have an idea. I'll leave it at that, but I still don't know what he's up to. I'm still in prayer with him about that. Everything. So I'm probably going to be leaving out of here tomorrow or maybe later in the week. I'm not sure. And I'm definitely going to be in Lakewood this weekend for homecoming, because